Good evening. Table for one?
Yes, please.
Right this way.
Psst. Hey, Smarty Pants. In case you couldn't tell, I'm in a fancy-ish restaurant.
Hello, my name is Charles. I'll be your waiter.
Hi, Charles. Can you bring me something fruity?
We've got fruit cups, fruit salad, fruit cobbler.
How about a banana?
Banana bread, banana pancakes, bananas Foster.
Just a banana.
Would you like it peeled, sliced, cubed, fried, roasted, pickled?
Nah, just a chunk.
A chunk.
Oh, and a napkin to put it in when I'm done chewing it.
Sir?
Well, I'm not going to swallow it.
You want a chunk of banana that you won't swallow. I'm sorry, sir. This is an Olive Garden.
Hey, Smarty Pants, have you figured it out? Do you know what I'm talking about? That's right. I'm talking about gum.
Oh, we don't sell gum. But you can have a stick of mine.
Absolutely. But let me ask you, have you ever wondered how gum was invented? Or what gum's even made of? Or if it's good for you? And what happens if you do swallow it?
I don't know.
Well, looks like it's time for another whiff of science on
Who smarted? Who's smarted? Who's smart? Is it you? Is it me? Is it science or history? Listen up, everyone. We make smarting lots of fun on Who Smarted.
People have been chewing on stuff for a long, long time. The ancient Greeks would chew resin from the mastic tree.
It's not very good.
That's because resin is a natural goo that forms on tree bark.
Yuck.
Arab people chewed on beeswax.
Oh, that's not much better.
And the Mayans discovered a natural rubber, an elastic substance known as chicle that oozed from the sapodillo tree.
At least it's chewable.
In the 1800s, people chewed things found in nature: sweet grasses, leaves, grains, and even wax.
There's no taste.
The first commercial chewing gum was made and sold in 1848 by a man named John Bacon Curtis. He experimented with the resin, or sap-like goo, of the spruce tree and created a sticky, rubbery, but chewable material. Next, an Ohio dentist named William Semple received a patent to manufacture chewing gum in 1869. The main ingredients in Semple's gum formula were charcoal and chalk.
Double yuck.
Around the same time, inventor Thomas Adams experimented with chicle, that solidified sap the ancient Mayans liked to chew, as a gum base. He found it smoother, softer, and superior in taste to resin. Chiclet's gum would later be named after Chicle. In the 1870s, Adams sold sour orange flavored gum as an after-dinner candy.
Yum!
And in 1871, Adams invented a gum-making machine and created a licorice-flavored gum. And that's how modern chewing gum was born.
Still kinda bland.
Yep, all those gums had the exact same problem. They couldn't hold flavor.
Well, that was fun for about 10 seconds.
The flavor problem lasted until a pharmacist named John Colgan added sugar and corn syrup to the chicle. It was soon discovered that peppermint lasted much longer than other flavors when chewing, which is why there are so many varieties of mint-flavored gums.
You got your peppermint and your spearmint and your double mint.
Soon after, a salesman named William Wrigley came along. Does the name Wrigley sound familiar? Wrigley would give away free packs of chewing gum to his customers. However, the gum became so popular, he ditched all his other products and just started selling gum.
Whoa.
In 1893, Wrigley introduced Juicy Fruit.
Juicy, fruity.
But there's still something missing. Think, Smarty Pants. What magical thing can you do while chewing gum? Did you say? In 1928, Walter Deemer was attempting to create a new rubber product, but accidentally created a gum that wasn't very sticky, allowing the chewer to blow a bubble. And he called this new bubble gum Double Bubble.
Ah, yeah, the delicious pink stuff.
The pink color was an accident. By the time Walter perfected his recipe, the only dye he had left was pink. But it wasn't until World War II that the chewy stuff really grew in popularity.
Attend hut!
That's because included in every Army soldier's meal rations was 2 pieces of chewing gum.
All right, soldier, take out your gum and give me 50 chews.
I'm not a soldier, sir. However, I am curious why soldiers were given gum.
We gave gum to the troops for 2 reasons. 1, it produces saliva, which helps keep your mouth clean. And 2, it releases tension.
So, chewing gum relaxes you?
That's right! I'm chewing gum right now! Nom, nom, nom. Can't you tell how relaxed I am? Here's a stick. Try for yourself.
Okay.
Work both sides of your mouth. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
I'm chewing.
Now march!
Like Sarge said, the Army used gum for health reasons. So, does that mean gum is good for you? Well, the answer is yes. And no. Studies have found chewing gum while performing tasks can improve brain function, including alertness, memory, and decision-making.
Doesn't seem to be helping your marching. You just did 2 lefts.
In one study, people who chewed gum performed 24% better in short-term memory tests and 36% better in long-term memory tests. Maybe teachers should allow students to chew gum in class.
Quit flapping your gums. Hit the obstacle course. I want to see what you're made of.
Wouldn't you rather learn what gum's made of?
Yes!
Today's gum is a mixture of polymers, plasticizers, and resins, mixed with food-grade softeners, preservatives, sweeteners, colors, and flavorings.
Whoa, what is this, chemistry class? I thought gum was supposed to be healthy.
Well, let's ask the people who know our mouths best. Dentists. In the 1950s, as people became more health conscious, sugarless gums were introduced. One company, Trident, surveyed dentists, and 90% of them said they'd recommend sugarless gum. This led to the popular marketing phrase, 4 out of 5 dentists recommend Trident. But what about the 5th dentist? Excuse me, are you the 5th dentist?
Yes.
So why no love for sugarless gum?
Look, truth is, chewing sugar-free gum does protect your teeth by removing food debris, strengthening tooth enamel, and preventing the plaque that causes tooth decay and bad breath. On the other hand, sugar-sweetened gums feed the bad bacteria in your mouth, damaging your teeth and gums.
But wait, if sugar-free gum is good for your teeth, why don't you recommend it?
Because I love using my drill. The worse your teeth, the better my business. So keep chewing the sugary stuff.
Despite the fact that it damages teeth, sugar-filled gums reached new heights in the 1970s when Bubble Yum introduced the first soft bubble gum. It was more elastic and came in a big, squishy chunk. And with that came lots of imitators and innovators.
Wow, there's a lot of gums to choose from.
There are currently over 100 brands making gum in all kinds of shapes, sizes, and textures. No other candy has as many varieties as gum, and gum can never go out of style because gum is always reinventing itself. From sticks, squares, soft chunks, gumballs, and liquid centers to being the center of a blow-pop lollipop. Some gums promise bigger bubbles, fresher breath, or whiter teeth. There have been nearly 2,000 Bazooka Joe comic strips wrapped around individual pieces of bazooka gum since 1953. And not one of them is funny.
No, I don't think any of them were very funny, but I did dig the gum.
And talk about flavors. How many flavors of gum do you think there are? 50, 100, or nearly 200? If you said nearly 200, you're right. Imagine that. Gum went from no flavor at all to 200 flavors. And some of them pretty wild.
Oh, would you look at that? A pickled flavor gumball. Delicious.
As for blowing bubbles, a man named Chad Fell currently holds the record for blowing a bubble over 50 centimeters around. That's twice the size of a basketball.
Oh, I think I can beat that.
Bubblegum bubbles are formed when the tension and elasticity of the gum acts against the pressure of the air being directed at it. The bubbles are circular because the air pressure acts on all the surfaces of the gum equally. As the bubble expands, the gum stretches. When the force of the air being blown into the bubble exceeds the force the gum can withstand, the bubble pops.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I got some in my hair.
Yikes! Hey, Smarty Pants, have you ever gotten gum in your hair? Not fun. But next time, instead of grabbing scissors to cut it out, grab a sandwich spread instead.
Huh?
What do you think? Which sandwich spread can remove gum from your hair? Is it A, peanut butter, B, jelly, or C, mayonnaise? If you said A, peanut butter, you're right. Gum is hydrophobic, meaning it does not dissolve in water. Peanut butter reduces the gum's stickiness, making it easier to slide the gum out of your hair.
Cool. But now I have a different problem. I accidentally swallowed my gum. So what's going to happen?
I'm sure you've all heard rumors about what happens if you swallow your gum. Things like it'll stay in your stomach for 7 years. But is that true? To find out, stick around. Now back to Who Smarted. Okay, you just swallowed your gum. Now what? Does it really take 7 years to digest?
I hope not.
Let's find out using science and a piece of grape bubblicious. Ready, set, gulp!
Whoa, did you just swallow your gum?
Yep, and put a sensor on it so we can monitor its journey. Okay, before I even swallowed it, the gum was met by a burst of saliva in my mouth. This caused the gum to change shape and become a wad. However, while the enzymes in your saliva will break down most foods, it doesn't work on the chemical properties of gum.
That's not good. What was that?
That was just the gum landing in my stomach. It's now in a pool of stomach acid, which also breaks down food, like the hot dog I ate earlier. Nom 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 nom. But not the gum, or that corn I ate with my hot dog.
So your body can't break down those things?
Nope. Next, the gum is entering my intestines.
Oh boy, it's gonna get stuck, isn't it?
Nope. It's gonna move right along until it's literally flushed out of my system.
So the gum won't stay inside me for 7 years?
Nope. If you swallow your gum, it'll safely pass right through you. So chew away, my friends, worry-free. Preferably the healthier, sugar-free stuff.
No, don't listen to him. Chew the sugary stuff.
A belated happy birthday to Thomas, and a big shout out to your brother Caleb in Anderson, South Carolina. Thanks for listening to Who Smarted, guys. This episode, Gum, was written by Salamo Levin and voiced by Kim Davis, Max Kamaski, Chris Okawa, Adam Tex Davis, and Jerry Colbert. Technical direction and sound design by Josh Big Red Hahn. Who Smarted is recorded and mixed at the Relic Room Studios. Our associate producer is Max Kamaski. The theme song is by Brian Suarez, with lyrics written and performed by Adam Tex Davis. Who Smarted was created and produced by Adam Tex Davis and Jerry Colbert. This is an Atomic Entertainment production.